Hello! How's the lighting today, guys? I'm actually using natural daylight. I don't normally get to use natural daylight because normally during the day I'm sleeping because I'm a mother vampire. Sometimes when I wake up, I feel like I'm Katy Perry in the morning. Get your coffee. Get a cozy sweater. No, don't do that. It's still September and it's hot tamales everywhere. But go turn your air conditioner up and then go get a sweater because today we are going to be doing a fall candle Bath and Body Works haul. Does anybody else's brains malfunction a million times a day? Because mine sure does. That's not funny. Today we got some daylight. I'm filming in my living room next to my window. It just feels really nice. And I also have a new lens that I bought from my friend Michael, and I feel like it makes my video quality even more better than it already was with the new camera. So I'm really excited. So everybody say thank you, Michael, in the comments for letting Kyla buy your camera lens. Now we can see just how crooked her face is. Let me tell you guys, I just tried to watch a clip back to make sure that everything was good, and everything was good except for my face. I'm never gonna be able to unsee how crooked my face is. Like, I knew that I always had trouble getting my eyebrows matching, but I didn't realize that not only did my eyebrows not match, but neither do my eyes. Like, my whole face is crooked. Like, seriously, just look at it. Luna agrees. Oh, did I leave their glass of water on the floor? Oh my god, you guys. See, the thing is, we have cats that like to pretend like they're humans. They don't know that they're cats. They have no idea what the hell is going on, which neither do I. So they like to drink out of glasses of water, so we will literally pour them water from our fridge into a glass, and they drink it, and they love it, and it makes them the happiest that they've ever been. Also, very talkative cats. Oh my god, okay, so yesterday I uploaded a video, my Bake With Me video, and somebody left me a comment today that was like, it said something to the effect of, you should get your cat fixed so they stop hollering for boys, you should know this. And it's like, my cats are fixed. This is just what they do. Blue. So today we're gonna be doing a Bath and Body Works fall candle haul. I mean, there is like one or two in here that I think, maybe three that I think could be considered all year round. I'm not entirely sure, but this is kind of a weird video to be doing because I do understand I'm like showing you a candle and you can't smell it. I really wish that I could make this video scratch and sniff for you guys, but this is something really weird about me. I love watching candle haul videos. One of my friends actually just recently did one and she inspired me to do this video. Her name is Lauren, and I will link that video down below because that's the right thing to do. She inspired me, so make sure you guys go check out her candle haul. I really like watching people talk about the Bath and Body Works candles or any candles that they get and what they smell like. I really enjoy Bath and Body Works in particular. I know it's like overhyped, as they say. They're just really cute and they smell good and they make me happy, and it, you know, whatever. Another thing about me that you guys may not know, I get on like these random kicks, whether it be like a kick with buying something or a hobby where I will obsess over one thing for a period of time and like only get that one thing. And lately it's been candles. Well, actually not lately, within the two sales that they got, because another thing I want to add is that I don't want anybody thinking I paid full price for these candles, because there's no way in hell I'm ever gonna spend $25 on a candle. I don't care if I'm the richest person in the world. I don't care if it rains money in my house. I don't care if I lay in a bed of cash every single night. I don't care if literal dollar bills fall out of my water faucet when I shower. I'm never gonna spend $25 on a candle because that's fucking expensive as hell, and I don't know how they get away with it. So I only bought these candles when they were on sale, and then I got some for my birthday from, once again, my friend Michael. Michael, you're getting a lot of free shout outs in this video. You need to get down in the comments and do some work down there and leave me some comments for the algorithm because you are being mentioned a lot today. And he's a Leo, so he's gonna like that. Okay, so I'm gonna do my best to describe these scents, and also if you're not into candles and stuff like this, I really hope that you enjoy this video. Oh, and I also want to put this disclaimer as well. I just uploaded a video yesterday where I was talking to you guys about our allergic reactions that we recently had. Mark and I, his sent him to the hospital. It was terrifying. I'll link it down below if you guys haven't seen it. In that video, I was telling you guys that I wasn't gonna be filming anything else on the house because of the way that some of you guys acted in my last video I did about the house, the way that I worded it made it sound like I'm never gonna do a video on the house again. And I noticed that a lot of people were unsubscribing, and I'm like, oh shit, wait, don't leave. I didn't mean I'm never doing a video on the house again. I meant we need a little bit of a break from it. We need to spice some things up. Number one, I don't want my channel to just be solely focused around something really shitty and awful that happened, something traumatic that Mark and I went through, and I don't want it to be only that, because then when I sit down to film the video, it becomes a source of stress for me because I'm just so focused on the fact that it's all about this traumatic situation. It sucks when people unsubscribe because they think they're never gonna get a video about that again, because I feel like I have more to offer than just the trauma that we went through. I feel like I have, you know, a lot more to give. So hopefully you guys stick around. I am gonna do a couple more videos on it. It's just gonna be in the future. I needed a break from it. So I know that this is like a total different, you know, type of video, but I hope that some of you guys enjoy it because I really like doing stuff like this and it's just super chill. But I did want to give you guys that little update in there because I don't want you guys to think that it's never coming. I just hope that you respect that I needed a little bit of time away from it. And I also feel like because of the way that, and I know I can't control people, but because of the way that some people acted in my last video, it really made me like overanalyze everything that I said and try and figure out, was there something that I said that made people think that that's what I wanted, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to stir things up, but that I wanted people to take stuff into their own hands and get, you know, really nasty and like attack the wrong people. I don't know, you know, if there's something that I did that caused any of that to happen, or excuse me, something that I said that caused any of that to happen. So, you know, I just need a break from it. I need to make sure that when I'm sitting down and I'm filming a video about the house that I'm in a clear headspace and that I'm not saying anything making you guys think one thing when really I mean another. I just want to make sure that I'm coming across the way that I want to, and that I'm not being misunderstood, and that people don't act crazy like they did in the last one. We just need a little break from that, so I thought I would give you guys that little bit of an update in there. There are some more things that are gonna come. It's been a long time since I've got to exercise my creative side and do something different, which I know candles isn't that creative, but whatever. I just wanna let y'all know that, but let's go ahead and get into this candle haul, and I'm gonna do my best to try and describe to you what these candles smell like, because there's a lot of these that I 100% recommend and that I think that you guys should definitely go check out. And also, this video is not sponsored, but if Bath & Body Works wants to If Bath & Body Works wants to sponsor me, I'm not gonna complain about it. I will take all the candles and I will have them lit in every single video. I will do it for free. So I'm gonna hop right into this with my favorite candle. This one is actually still warm because I was lighting it before I went to film, but this one is called Cider Lane. And first of all, the packaging on this is so freaking cute. Do you guys see this candle? Look at it. It's got the little leaves on it, and it's this really, really pretty, like light brown, like a beigey, like sand color. But oh my God, you guys. Okay, so I bought this one off the internet and I didn't know what it smelled like. I'd never smelled this one before. And it's described as smelling like warm caramel, Granny Smith apple, dark brown sugar, and ground clove. You guys have ever had those caramel apple suckers? You know, the ones with like the little like clear packaging over them, and it's got the caramel on the outside that's like really, really sticky, and then the like really, really sour like Granny Smith apple sucker center. That is exactly what this smells like. I lit this last night for the first time and I was craving one of those suckers, and like they get stuck in your teeth and they're so annoying to eat, but this smells exactly like it. Well, now it kind of smells like fire because the wicks are burnt, so I'm like smelling those like caramel apple suckers and like fire at the same time. But this smells so good that I need like 3 more of this exact candle because I don't ever want it to go away, and I hope that they keep this one around for forever because it smells so good. I'm wondering if maybe I can try and like describe these as something that you guys may have either eaten or smelled before to make it easier for you guys to understand what I'm talking about. But this one 100%, it's those caramel apple suckers. Like when I smell this, like my cheeks do that thing, you know what I'm talking about, where they kind of like tighten up like you just sucked on something sour. Like, my cheeks are doing that just smelling it. I love it so much. Out of all the candles that I have, which is a lot, Cider Lane is definitely my top 3, if not my most favorite. So this next one that I got is salted butterscotch. Now this one I tried to purchase during the first sale that I bought candles from, and they actually ended up, like, the purchase went through, but then I got an email that they removed this one and that they were going to refund me for it because apparently everybody had the same thing in their head that I did and everyone wanted salted caramel that day, but I was able to get it during the last sale that I purchased from. This one smells really good, but after smelling Cider Lane, I like Cider Lane a lot more, but this one is very good. It smells exactly like butterscotch. You know those little butterscotch candies? I'm sorry to all the old ladies watching this video. I don't mean any shade by it. I love old grannies. I'm an old granny, and I would love for you to come to my house and we can like knit and like drink tea, and you can tell me all about what it was like growing up in the 50s. Hang on, that's not that old. You can tell me all about what it was like growing up in the 1800s. Nobody's gonna be around from the 1800s because that's 120 plus years ago. The point of what I'm trying to say is, you know how like there's those old ladies, at least there were in the 90s, I don't know if they still exist today, but they would have like little hard candies in their purse, and one of the hard candies that they always had were those little butterscotch candies with the little clear like brownish, you know, paper over the top of it. You guys know what I'm talking about. This smells exactly like that. It's literally, it is salted butterscotch. I'm even getting the salt when I smell this. So if you guys know what those candies smell like, think about it. Now smell. See what I mean? This smells so good. Balls to the walls, panties be dropping. This is good. Okay, so this is one that I got from my friend on my birthday. And this candle, I actually had another friend show up and decorate my entire house for, not my entire house, that was a bit extra. YouTubers get on here and be like stretching the truth. She was babysitting my cats for us while we were, our cats for us while we were in California, and she decorated like a little like section of my my little bar that I have over here for my birthday. It was really cute. She told me that every time that she came here to check on the cats that she would have to smell this candle because it was so good. This one is described as cinnamon sugar, warm apple butter, clove buds, and brown sugar. And I don't mean to bring the grannies back into this, but we all love you here, and that's why we keep shouting you out. We keep shouting out the grannies because everybody wants a candle that smells like their grandma is baking cookies. Like they just gave you your ham and cheese sandwich on the white bread with the mayo, and you got the potato chips, and they gave you a little bit of Dr. Pepper because they love you that much, and they knew that your parents wouldn't allow you to have the Dr. Pepper because your parents aren't there and you're having a pool day with your grandma. They're gonna let you have a little bit of Dr. Pepper, and you get it with a straw. After you eat all of that and drink all your Dr. Pepper and you're hyped up and you're ready to go out and swim in the pool, your grandma is slaving over the countertop. She's throwing down the flour and putting in the spices, and she's baking you some motherfucking cookies. Okay, that's what your grandma's doing. She's making you some motherfucking cookies because your grandma loves you as much as you're gonna love this candle. What I'm trying to say smells like a grandma baking in the kitchen, or a 15-year-old that is gonna be on Chopped Jr. This candle smells good. This is the greatest thing that Michael could have ever gotten me. As you guys can see, I've burnt it a lot already, and my birthday was the 28th. It's a good candle, I'm just letting you know that right now. We need to have a little bit of a coffee break as if I'm not talking fast enough. This one that I didn't know that I needed until I watched Lauren's video. Lauren, thank you for telling me to get this candle. This one is blueberry maple pancakes. It's described as wild blueberries, griddle fresh pancakes, and warm maple syrup. Now the way that Lauren described this candle was, she said it's like when you clean your entire house, you want to light this one. I'm gonna let you guys know right now, this candle, out of all, I'm tasting it as I just open it, but this candle, out of all of the ones that I have burnt so far, smells so incredibly strong. I lit this at one end of my house, and all the way, or the apartment. One, I forgot. I had to move out of my house because that shit flooded. But I lit it at one end of my apartment, and all the way at the other end and through the hall and past the laundry room and all that shit in the computer room, nowhere near this candle. That entire office smelled like blueberry pancakes. Like, I don't even have to try and come up with a way to describe this one to you guys, because this one is literally like, you have blueberry pancakes, a huge stack of them on your plate, and you're drizzling that Vermont maple syrup all over the top of it. And you know what? You're not only drizzling Vermont maple syrup all over the top of your pancakes, you are also in Vermont and it is fall outside and all the trees are yellow and gold and red. You also have a plaid flannel sweater on. You got some house shoes on and you're scooting your little feet across the floor when you walk all the way to your plate of blueberry maple pancakes. That one smells so good. It makes me so hungry. I want to eat it. I don't know what would happen if I ate one of these candles. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't recommend it, but I'm letting you guys know right now I have considered it. So if I don't make it through this entire video, y'all know what happened. Okay, so I'm gonna go to this one that is the second time I purchased this one. So this one is called Paris Cafe, and this one I actually found because my friend Anna, hello Anna, we went to Bath and Body Works back before the fucking coronavirus came and ruined our entire lives, but she found this one in there and she was like, oh my gosh, you gotta smell this, it smells so good. And I smelled it. I ended up having to eventually buy it because this smells, okay, so it's called Paris Cafe. I've never been in a Paris Cafe, but if they smell like this, I'm going. Like, I'm going tomorrow. Like, I will see you cafes tomorrow in Paris. Like, I will be there. Like, I will learn how to speak French. I only know how to say je ne fume pas. Didn't even say that right, but it means I don't smoke. But this candle smells like every coffee shop that I've ever been in. You know when you walk in and you smell like the fresh coffee and you're also getting a little bit of that cream smell? This one smells like coffee in a cafe. Like, you want to get coffee, maybe you want to get a scone, but you're definitely getting coffee. So it says on the back of it, it is rich roasted coffee, sugared brioche, and vanilla cream, which is very close to what I just described, which is actually really funny because I didn't even read the bottom of it, but it's fucking coffee. If you guys like the way that it smells when you walk into a coffee shop, then you definitely want to get Paris Cafe. 10 out of 10. It's actually really weird. I don't know why the bottom of this one is like darker than the top, because the first one that I bought, it was all this color and now it's got like a little bit of brown. So I don't know if this one's been sitting around for a million years, but so another one that I've had before that smells amazing. This one is Marshmallow Fireside. This is actually a very, very popular Bath and Body Works candle. I remember when I used to watch Bath and Body Works candle hauls in the past before I ever splurged on one. I remember, like, I don't know if you guys, if any of you were like this, but I used to watch those hauls, or like I'd see YouTubers like burning them in the background, because you guys remember when like YouTubers always had a Bath and Body Works candle burning back there, like without fail. But anyways, I remember I would watch people do these videos and I couldn't, you know, afford to go and buy a candle. I didn't know about their sales that they had. And people always talked about this one. They always talked about Marshmallow Fireside. So the first time that I got to smell this candle, it was actually in one of those little wallflowers, you know, the things that you can get that you like plug into the wall and then you screw like the oily, like scented stuff into the bottom. I got Marshmallow Fireside in that and I was like, okay, this is really, really good. So it describes this one as being toasted marshmallows, smoldering woods, fire roasted vanilla, and crystallized amber. I don't know what crystallized amber smells like. That to me is like saying it smells like a cold amethyst. Like, what? So good. I can definitely get some of that like woodland smell that's in there, because you're not just getting like with some of these candles that have like food names or something like that, you smell food. You smell like baked goods like pretty instantly. This one does have a very strong wood smell, like kind of like a men's cologne smell is in there, but you're also getting a bit of that like vanilla from, I'm assuming, what is the toasted marshmallow. But this one's really good. You know that I really like one of these if I've purchased the scent a second time. This is the only one that I bought that like isn't really fall, but this one is called Lakeside Morning, and this is such a fresh smell. It's so clean smelling. It is described as crisp autumn air, white driftwood, and a hint of green apple. I'm not really getting a lot of green apple in this one, but the way that this like candle makes me feel is like I'm opening the windows and there's birds chirping out there, and maybe it's like early spring, so there's a little bit of coolness in the air still. It's early in the morning. I'm gonna light this candle because I want a little bit of that like fresh air, cool breeze, happy smell. I want the smell that's gonna wanna make me lay my crafts out on the floor in front of the window light and just chill and just vibe and be happy. And I'm not listening to anything else other than the sounds of nature outside, y'all. I don't got my phone on. I'm not playing a show on my iPad. I am just listening to the sweet sounds of the breeze and the birds and the bubblegum trees, and I'm smelling this candle right here. It smells fresh. It also has this coolness when you smell it. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but when I smell it, I feel a coolness in the air. Like, I'm believing it. It's good. It's very, very fresh. I really recommend this one. I don't know if Lakeside Morning is very popular, but if you haven't tried this one and you like really fresh, clean smells, you need that one. We had to give it a little bit of a spank because that's what she deserves, because she's just so beautiful. I had never bought this one before, and I always get really, really nervous purchasing a candle online or a scent of anything that doesn't have like a description as the name. You know, like you get some candles and it'll be like vanilla cinnamon or something. You know it's gonna taste like vanilla cinnamon. But when you're buying something like this called Flannel, you don't really know exactly what it's gonna smell like. So this one's described as fresh bergamot, heirloom mahogany, and soft musk. And this, let me smell it to just like really get the vibe going. This is a candle that, okay, so say it's nighttime and you had a really stressful day, lower back hurts a little bit, and you're like, you know what, I need to take a bath, my back hurts, I had a hard day, I'm a little bit cold, so I want to feel like the warmness of the bath. This is the candle that you want to light in your bathroom when you're taking a bath. You just put your Epsom salts in the bathtub, you're like vibing, you're turning the lights down low, you just want a little bit of candlelight and you want to chill in the bathtub, and you don't want it to just smell like your body wash and your Epsom salts. You want a little something extra in there that makes you feel happy. You're gonna want to burn Flannel. This one smells really, really good. It also smells like one that I would probably burn for no longer than a half hour to 45 minutes, just because it does have a little bit of that perfumey smell in there. And I've noticed for me personally that if I burn a candle that smells perfumey for too long, I get a headache. So I can't burn these ones for very long, but they smell really good while they are burning. But yes, this one is definitely one that I would recommend buying if you like to take baths with candles, because this is one that you're gonna really like to smell in the bathroom. And it's also pretty strong too, so I feel like this one's gonna be a strong one, because if you guys have gotten Bath & Body Works candles before, know what I'm talking about. There's some that smell really, really good in the candle, but then when you go to burn it, you kind of have to fight to smell it. Like, where's that smell I'm looking for that I smelled when I smelled the candle? Now I can't smell a smelly smell that smells at all. Where did it go? But this one definitely smells like something that you wouldn't struggle to smell. How many times can I say smell, 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 smell? So the next one we're gonna move on to is apple weather. So I actually, when I was looking on there, I wanted to get sweater weather, but they didn't have it. So I purchased apple weather, and then my friend sent me apple weather. So I ended up giving the one that I bought to my mom. So this one is also from Michael, and this one smells really good. It's described as being fresh farmstead apples, lavender leaves, and cinnamon bark. And the one thing I'll say about this candle, because sweater weather is very, like, it's got a very like prominent smell, and I feel like this one is a lot lighter. Like, I noticed that when I burnt this one that I was struggling to smell it a little bit more. It's a very, very light candle. So if you're someone who maybe you get headaches from candles if they burn too long or if they're too strong, this one would probably be a really good one for you, because it's a very, very mild scent. It's a very good smell, and you definitely smell it, but it's not as like punch you in your face. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like some of these candles, I feel like they are very aggressive. Like, you light it and you fucking smell that shit. This one's really good though. It's just a lot more relaxed. This is a relaxed, calm apple smell. I definitely feel like there's like some candles out there that are very strong on the apple. This one's chill. So the next one that I got, this one is Fresh Fall Morning. Okay, so this is described as being citrus zest, woodland sage, and red delicious apples. The little container for this one is so cute. It's got the little evergreen trees with the stars in the background, and I love the way that this one looks, but even more than that, I love this smell. It's kind of like along the same lines as what I was describing the apple weather as being, that it's very like relaxing and calm, but it has this like, I don't even know how to describe this one. There's like a creaminess in this candle, and I can't figure out what it is because it doesn't say that there's any cream in it, but I smell like this creaminess, and it's really, really good. Like the way that this candle smells makes a bitch moist. And this one's also a really good bathroom candle. If you like to burn candles in the bathroom, this one's also a really good one if you just cleaned your whole house that you wanna light. This is a good one for like when you open your windows, and maybe you'll have this one sitting up in the window. This is a really good smell. Okay, so this next one, this is Cinnamon Irish Cream. And this one, unfortunately, in the actual container, like in the candle itself, smells so much more strong than when you light it, and that I'm a bit disappointed about. Like you can definitely smell it, but it's not as good as it is in the candle. I don't know if anybody else feels the same way that I do about Bath & Body Works candles, where like some of them, they just smell better in here, and then you light it and you're like, I'm not getting enough of the smell that I'm looking for. But this one is described as cinnamon spice liqueur, Irish cream, and French vanilla. And it literally smells exactly like a vanilla cupcake with like cinnamon cloves and spice like on top of it. Like this is a vanilla cupcake with cinnamon and spices. Like I'm not really getting so much a liqueur cream as much as I'm getting a vanilla cupcake. Cause you know when you smell like liqueur, it has that like bite. This doesn't have that. This is just straight up a cupcake at a little kid's birthday party, but they put cinnamon and shit on top of it. That's what this smells like. This is one of my favorites, like smelling it in the jar, but like I said, I definitely wish that you could smell it more outside of the jar. You definitely can. It's just, it's not like the way that when you light the blueberry maple pancakes one, like where when you light that one, like you smell it a mile away. This one's not like that. You have to be really close to it, and it's just not as prominent. I mean, maybe if I lit it and I closed it in the room and I got away from it for a little bit and wasn't smelling it or being near it, and then I walk back in the room, maybe I'd be able to smell it more, but it's definitely not as like in your face as I'm looking for. Like I want an aggressive bitch. I want someone to like get in my face and be like, you're gonna smell me, and that's what it is. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so now let's get into my two pumpkin candles. This one is sweet cinnamon pumpkin. It smells exactly the way that you would think a sweet cinnamon pumpkin should smell. This one actually smells like my mom's house. Something about my mom that I love and that I admire so much about her is that she is so in the holiday spirit. Even if it's Valentine's Day, even if it's Easter, she'll decorate her entire fireplace mantle, and she'll decorate her whole house. She'll decorate her entranceway, and sometimes she makes like new wreaths, and she always goes all out and like does crafts and stuff for whatever holiday it is, right? And around fall, like as soon as it hits like October, you walk into my mom's house and it smells like sweet cinnamon pumpkin. Like she's always lighting cinnamon candles or apple scented candles, and it just, I love like that vibe that I'm thinking about right now, like walking into my mom's house and she's got like the candles everywhere and it's like decorated all pretty. It just makes me happy. I know she did it a lot when I was a kid, and it just brings back good vibes and good memories. This one is very heavy on the cinnamon smell. I smell more of the cinnamon than I do the pumpkin, but it's really good. On the back it's described as a warm cinnamon, fresh ground clove, vanilla cream, and brown sugar, and you definitely get that, but I would say that the pumpkin is more mild, but this one is very autumn. This is very like you're watching like fall movies, like you're watching Halloween Town. Light this candle, it'll put you in the mood, and you'll thank me later. So the next pumpkin one that I have, this one is called Perfect Pumpkin. First of all, these are their like Halloween candles this year. It's got like the pumpkins and the leaves and the black cat, and there's little bats back there. I love their Halloween themed stuff. I think it's so cute. So this one is described as Perfect Pumpkin. Not just a pumpkin, but a perfect one. Black cat's clove, ghostly vanilla, and batty brown sugar. I love I love how they hang on. I'm literally dead, you guys. This is like the same candle. Says basically all the notes in this one are the same as the notes that are in that one. And it does taste, I'm not eating these. I swear, guys, I'm not eating candles. It does smell a lot like the other one. So I think that this one is just like the Halloween version of that one. I could be wrong. This one is called Hot Cocoa and Scream. And you guys see it has a little witch on it. I love anything with little witches, and I want to collect all the things with witches. I love it. It also has like a big full moon, and we know that I like moons. This one smells exactly the way that it describes. You get like that hot cocoa smell, and then you also get like that vanilla creamy smell. On the back, it's described as deep dark chocolate, fresh steamed milk, mischievous mini marshmallows. I am getting that Marshmallow Fireside smell, so I can definitely tell it does have the marshmallows in it, and I do smell the cream and dark chocolate. Like, you can definitely smell that. It's very s'mores. This smells like s'mores without the graham cracker. Like, if you just took the graham cracker off and you melted the marshmallow with the chocolate, that's this bad boy. We're gonna give this one a spank because I like that one too. And we spank things that we like. Holy shit, you guys, I'm literally like sweating balls because that's how long that haul was. We're sweating. Is anybody else hot? Please bring on the fall weather. I just did my Bath & Body Works fall candle haul. That should ring in the fall weather. We don't need any more of this 85-degree crap that we're having. Like, actually next week it's showing that we are going to have some 70s and 60s weather, and I am ready for it. I'm so over it being hot. Mark actually asked me if I wanted to go on a walk with him earlier, and I didn't want to go, not because I didn't want to go walk, but because I don't want to go and have, like, you know, my boobs swimming in sweat in their bra. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to be cooled off. I'm ready for the cool weather. I'm actually looking at my window right now, and there's like a field out there, and it's just all the trees are still green, and I'm like, what the hell, bro? Like, can't you see, like, I'm smelling these like fall candles? There's like witches and black cats, and we're trying to get in the Halloween fucking spirit. Like, how are we supposed to do that when it looks like that out there? Okay, explain that to me. How are we supposed to get in the spirit of fall when it doesn't look like fall outside, when it's still green? I'm pissed about it. Like, we're throwing hands. So you guys, that's gonna be it for my Bath & Body Works candle haul. I hope that you enjoyed that video. I know that it is super random. Like, who the hell is she? Like, who is she? What am I filming? What am I doing these days? But yeah, if you guys have any video ideas, like things that you would like to see from me that I haven't done, definitely leave it down below. Let me know what your ideas are. What's a video that you would like to see me do? Is there something you would like to see me react to? Is there something you would like to see me do that I haven't done before? Let me know down below. I'm looking for ideas. I'm looking for inspiration. So definitely let me know what it is that you guys are looking for. I'm always listening to you guys in the comments and reading the things that you guys say. So I love all of your suggestions. If you guys bought some Bath & Body Works candles on the sale, or if you have a favorite, let me know what you bought or which favorite is down below. I would love to hear it. I love talking about candles and all things that smell good. It makes us all happy. It makes us feel good inside, and that's all we need in life, is just to feel better about it because of fucking coronavirus. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next one.